Hello, welcome to Newmi's Crochet Nook. Today we are going to learn how to crochet ripple stitch. So let's get started. I'm using 4-ply acrylic yarn. Two colors I am using, and this is the hook size, 4 mm hook. I am taking 4 mm hook. So this stitch is commonly used to do baby blankets, scarves. Starting with a slip stitch, form an egg shape, so we are chaining. You can take any multiples of 12 like 12, 24, 36, 48. It should be multiple of 12. So here I am going to do 24 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. So here we are having 24 chains. 24 chains are here, so we are going to get started. This chain is not counted as one, so from the 4th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3 and 4th, this is the 4th chain. Yarn over, we are going to do double crochet. For the tutorial for double crochet or treble stitch, you can look in the description box. I have given the link. So we have done a double crochet. Again we have to do 2 more double crochet in the next 2 chains. This 3 chain is counted as 1 stitch. You can see the 3 chain here. The 3 chain is counted as 1 DC, so 1 more DC we have done here. Again 2 more DC in the next 2 stitches. Yarn over, one more DC in the next stitch. We are going to begin a ripple stitch. So we are going to do 2 double crochets together. Yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, go through the 2 loops, go to the 2 loops. Again don't yarn over and take through these 2 loops. You have to crochet 2 double crochets together. So yarn over and go to your next stitch, not the same stitch. You have to go to the next stitch, and yarn over, take through the 2 loops. Again yarn over and go through these 3 loops together. Once more do the same way. Yarn over, go to your next stitch, wait for you have 2 loops remaining. Yarn over without going through these 2 loops, go to your next stitch. Again you have 4 loops remaining. Yarn over, go through the first 2 loops. Again you have 3 loops remaining. Yarn over and go through the 3 loops together. After that do 1 DC in 3 stitches. And the next stitch, one more double crochet, so first we had started with 24 chains, then we did first double crochet in the 4th chain, then we did 2 double crochets, then combine 2 double crochets twice, then 3 stitches. We are going to do 2 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, that is an increase. Instead of doing 1 double crochet, we are going to do an increase of 2 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 in the same stitch, we are going to do the next double crochet, and in the next stitch we are going to do 2 double crochets again. 1, 2. After doing an increase of double crochet in the 2 stitches, again we are going to do single double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. So after doing an increase of 2 stitches, 3 separate DCs in the next 3 stitches, again doing 2 double crochets together, that is yarn overing, going to the stitch, keep it as it is, yarn over, go to the next stitch, again you have 3 chains together, yarn over and go through the 3 chains together, not separately, you have to pull it through the 3 loops together. Again you have to do 1 DC in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. Again you have one more stitch remaining. Can you see this? Always end your row with 2 DCs. And 2. To begin the next round, I am using the same color because only after using the same color you will get to know the pattern of the ripple stitch, how it is formed, you can see. So same color, chain 3, turn your work, now yarn over, and you have to do double crochet in your beginning stitch. This is your beginning stitch. Can you see your beginning stitch here? Don't leave this, you have to do in this stitch. So double crochet in the stitch, that was an increase. Now 1 DC in 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. After doing 1 DC in this beginning stitch, you have to do 1 DC in the next 3 stitches. Again 2 DC together 2 times. Yarn over, go into the stitch, then yarn over, go to the next stitch. Now you have 3 loops together, yarn over and go through the 3 loops together. Again do the same thing one more time, yarn over, go to the next stitch. You have 2 loops remaining, yarn over and go through the next stitch. Again you have 3 loops remaining, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over and go through the 3 loops together. Again 1 DC in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2 and 3. Again you have to do an increase of 2 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Here you have to do 2 double crochet, 1, 2 and in the next stitch 1 more increase, 1, in the same stitch 1 more double crochet, here you should not think that you have to do an increase on top of the previous increase. It's nothing like that. And even the stitches combined, don't think that you have to do on top of the previous stitches we did. It should be in order. We are going to do 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2 and 3. Again we are going to combine the 2 double crochets together, yarn over, 2 loops are here. Again go to the next stitch, yarn over, 3 loops are here. Again yarn over and go through the 3 loops together, and again do the same way, yarn over, go through the yarn over, go to the next stitch. You have 3 stitches remaining, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over, go through the 3 stitches together. So we have done twice, combining the double crochets. Again we have 1 stitch remaining here. We are going to do 2 double crochet. We should always end the row with 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. So can you see? Ripple is formed. Again what we are going to do is we have to connect with the new color. So instead of completely pulling off the yarn, if you are going to do the same color, it's okay, you can do with the same color. But if you want to join a new color, what you have to do is, instead of yarn overing and completing your double crochet, just keep it as it is. I will be giving you the link for changing colors in crochet in my description box. I had done a tutorial on it. Now take your next color, whichever color you want to use you can take, and join it with the new color. Join the new thread and if you want, you can tie at that side. Cut off the remaining yarn of the color. Okay. Now, as usual, we are going to start with the 3 chain, 1, 2 and 3. Turn your work. Now as you work, you can take the same thread with you. So yarn over, work in your first stitch, this stitch, do not avoid this stitch, otherwise the pattern will be missed out if you miss this first stitch. So let's do a double crochet in our first stitch. So first double crochet is done. Again in the 3 stitches, next 3 stitches, do the same way. 1, 2 and 3. Again you have to combine the 2 double crochets together in the next stitch. Yarn over, you have 2 loops, yarn over, go to the next stitch, yarn over, you have 3 more stitches remaining, go through this, one more time do the same way, yarn over, go to the stitch, then yarn over, go into the next stitch. You have 3 loops, go through the 3 loops together. Again do 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Again do an increase of 2 stitches in the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, again 1, 2, again 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Again combine 2 double crochets together, yarn over, 3 loops. So once more do the decrease by combining together the double crochet. Again you have 3 chains. Now after this, you got the 3 chains here. What you have to do is do 2 double crochet at the end. I had earlier told you that you have to work 2 stitches at the end of the row to give, that will give a neat finish. Can you see? Again we are going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. turn your work on your first stitch, again work 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, combine 2 double crochets together, that is a decrease, you have 2 loops, yarn over, 3 loops together, once more do the same decrease, yarn over, go to the next stitch, you have 3 loops, that was a decrease, again do 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, again do an increase of 2 stitches in the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, the next stitch an increase, 1, 2, again in the next 3 stitches 1 double crochets each, 1, 2, 3, again do 2 decreases by combining 2 double crochets, 1, 2, you have 3 loops, once more do the same way, you have 3 loops. Now you can see the 3 chains we had done in the beginning. Only the topmost chain, and do 2 double crochet, so that was your pattern. Don't do it too tightly, because if you do it too tightly the ripple effect won't be created and the wavy effect won't be seen. To end the row, cut off the extra yarn, chain 1 and weave in your ends whichever way you like. I had shown you how to weave in your ends using the hook or the yarn needle. So friends, this is a ripple stitch tutorial. I hope you all like this tutorial. Please drop your feedbacks in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to Numi's Crochet Nook yet, please do subscribe to my channel and please click the bell icon to get notification on my latest video updates. So stay connected. Until then, bye bye.